at Revitalize Life Fitness in Longwood. So, question of the day is WTF? And you're going, oh, this one's going to be funny. What is going on here this morning, right? And it's not quite what you think. Let's just rewind a little bit. We've gone back over, and hopefully you've gone over this 6-week journey with me of H1. And what you've created is a new lifestyle blueprint for your life. So at this point, you've changed a lot of stuff. Let's say you followed through, you've changed some dietary, you've changed some exercise, you're feeling great. 6 weeks has gone by, you've seen some massive change. If you haven't, go back and start over, because you can't go through that 6 weeks with me without making some massive changes in your life. So here we are, 6 weeks later, and you're going to go, what the fun do I do with my new lifestyle blueprint? And you're going, oh, okay, we didn't think that's what the F stood for. So what it is where's the fun? You might think, well, what's going on here? Can I get some likes on this, guys? Let me know you're all out there. You might think, what is there fun to do anymore if you can't pig out on your favorite food? You can't go partying and getting drunk all weekend. Yeah, you can't smoke anymore. Whatever it is that, some of these things you might have cut loose of. Or you're thinking, oh, I got to get up earlier to exercise. I don't get to just sit and watch the news in the morning and drink coffee. Where's the fun? Well, here's the fun, guys. You find things that work within your lifestyle blueprint that you absolutely love. I'll give you an example. Yesterday was Father's Day. My surprise from Jen was in the morning we went rock climbing. Wouldn't have had a clue I had that coming, and that is fun, and that is absolutely in the lifestyle that we lead. It's it's energetic, it's exercise, it's hard, it's challenging, and cool. So there's the fun. There's something that was really exciting. I did not even expect it. Would not have expected it, but like, wow, it was great fun. And I ran yesterday. But it was a great Father's Day. Had a little bit of a zag meal for dinner at home, but it was 80% raw veggies with some, steak. Don't eat steak very often. Little baby steak. It was great, and some seafood to go along with it. So yes, that was fun, but it still fits in with the overall lifestyle, rather than, going, okay, I'm going to work out real hard all week. I'm going to do really good. I'm going to work on my personal development, and then go party it away all weekend, and then start out Monday morning dragging ass. That doesn't fit the lifestyle blueprint that you've probably created for yourself. So, yeah, check out this sun, guys. It is rocking. It's been pouring rain here for days, and we're getting some backlash sun, which is quite welcome at this point. But it is kind of going to make for a unique video this morning. So how to find the fun in everything you do, and find stuff that fits your blueprint, because in the long run, that's going to even be more fun. Does it mean that, you've adopted a exercise lifestyle and a healthier eating lifestyle that you never have, your favorite food again? No, but maybe you can find a way where it's made with organic stuff. Maybe it's cheesecake, and there's a different example on the training video, so make sure you catch that too. But maybe your cheesecake, but it's made with organic and almond milk and stuff like that, instead of the other garbage that it used to be made with that was really non-productive for your body. This might still have a little bit of sugar in it, but hey, you're doing pretty good because you've got organic. Maybe you've used honey as a sweetener instead of sugar or refined sugars. And you still have something exciting and great that you can enjoy, but it's not as bad, and then you'll need half as much of it. But that doesn't mean you had to totally give up cheesecake if that was your thing, or the example that I give in the training video. Same type of thing with, you might say, Coach, I'm not into rock climbing and running in the mud and stuff like that. That's not my thing. I love poetry, and that's what makes me feel really connected and great. I love to sit back and read some poetry and sip on some tea with a lot of sugar in it, eat some sugar cakes, and sit there for hours and read. And you go, okay, well, you've gotten out and started moving and walking and eating better and stuff like that. So, but you really enjoy that poetry. You're not a rock climber. You don't want to come climb rocks. You don't want to go run through the mud. That's not your thing that you want to do. Okay, so you love poetry. So what if you do it this way? You get your poetry on audiobook. You get some AirPods or some, headphones, and you go for a walk on the beach or out in the woods or around the neighborhood, and you get in an environment that's peaceful for you, and you listen to your poetry, and instead of drinking commercially icky tea, like some kind of commercial tea in a can, you brew up some hibiscus tea, flavor it maybe with a little bit of honey if you need it a little bit sweeter, and you go for a walk while you're listening to this poetry. And you're breathing fresh air, and you're breathing deep, and you're conscious of your breath. Now, poetry has almost become a sport that is good for your body and good for your goals. Instead of sitting on your butt consuming stuff that's not good for you, you still get the joy of something you love. Now you're going, wow, that's a pretty grave contrast here. This is crazy. Really contrasting, rock climbing a 40-foot rock wall to poetry. But the truth is you can upscale anything it is that you like to do. Maybe you like, maybe you're a video gamer, and you're like, okay, great, I've cleaned up my diet, I'm getting some exercise, I'm not playing video games just for the sake of playing it, but I still want to play some video games once in a while on the weekend and have a good time. Well, maybe instead of sitting hunched over a remote all weekend, you could stand while you're playing the game. You could notch up your snacks to being healthier. You could go, okay, sometimes I get into playing video games for 4 or 5 hours at a time. You could say, well, I'm going to play them for 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours, give yourself a 2.5, cut that in half, and after an hour, you go outside and do a run for a half hour, come back in, and while you're doing the run, do an incantation of I am the best kick-ass, warfighter video game player there is, and come back and play and see how much better that energy gives you than being crunched over squinting at a screen for 5 hours straight. So you can still do some of that if you're a gamer, but do it in a different way that's even more productive for you. So hopefully you guys are with me and following on this concept that it's not about giving up everything you enjoy if you've changed your lifestyle blueprint. You just adjust what you enjoy to fit your lifestyle blueprint. This stuff is pretty darn easy in keeping a positive attitude and keeping the strength no matter what comes at you. You gotta work with it. So on that note, I'm going to keep it short this morning, guys. Get on the link to go to the full training. The reading portion of the training is very short. The training video is semi-short, but it puts it all in perspective. Send me your questions. Reach out. Let me know. Let me know what future shows you're going to want to focus on, some of the things that are important to you, some of your stopping blocks, some of your successes. Share this with us here so we can design this even better for you. All right, have an awesome day. Live with energy, passion, always live your dream. This is Coach Lew signing off. Have an amazing day.